Hey everybody, it's Liz from West Star Tarot, and I'm checking in here on day 3 of Kelly Bear's Tarot Advent project. And we are to pick a deck to work with for the first 25 days of the month of December. And I decided to go with The Game Marseille by Charlie Claire Burgess. I am a huge Charlie Claire Burgess fangirl. I love their work. I love Fifth Spirit Tarot. It's amazing. I love their book, Radical Tarot, and from what I've seen so far of Game Marseille, I really love it, and the guidebook as well. So I mentioned in my kind of overview video for this project that for me, social activism and peace work and decolonizing and anti-racism, all these kinds of things are part of my spiritual practice as a witch and as a tarot reader. And so I tend to like decks like the ones that Charlie makes. And I think I mentioned Next World, Daughters of the Moon. There's one, North American Decolonizing. I'm really butchering the name of that, but whatever. Anyway, I like those types of decks. Do I use those decks every day? No, I don't. But they are a core part of my practice. All right, I really didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but so day 3. The first 2 days were a little meh. Like I didn't get any kind of startling, but I just asked for daily guidance and put 3 cards out. So this morning I thought, you know what? I'm going to do, of course, the 3 cards, but today I'm going to ask for, use a spread that I quite like and haven't used for some time. And it's 3 cards. It's do. So the first card is what I should do today. Don't. The second card is, don't do this. And the third card is advice for the day. And I got 3 very interesting cards. The second 2 cards are particularly interesting to me because they relate to my birth and astrological constellations and so forth. The first one I found interesting, it was this one. Well, let me just show you what the 3 cards are. So 9 of Cups, Emperor, and Star. So 2 majors, and 2 majors that have meaning for me. So I'm taking this as a significant message. And, one of the things about using this deck that I'm realizing here on day 3 is yesterday I got the 7 of Cups. And when I do my end of the week video summary, I'm going to talk about this whole suit of cups because Charlie has filled the cups on each card with something a little bit different. This to me looks like 9 cups of wine. Woohoo! Or, I don't know, pink lemonade or punch or something. I don't know. But definitely some sort of, refreshment. And what struck me right away, and I think it was because I got the 7 yesterday and the 9 today of the same suit. And it just got me thinking, I thought, I need to really look at, it's a Marseille. So I need to really look at the structure of these pip cards. And what struck me right away about this 9 was it's an odd number. So usually that means there's an odd one out. But look how balanced and equal this card is. So it's 3 threes, that's why. But still, it's an odd number that when you look at this has symmetry and balance. And a lot of the odd numbered cards don't so much. So that struck me, and then that made me go down a rabbit hole to pull out all the cups, or pip cups out of the deck and look at them. And like I said, I'll be talking about those the end of the week in my overview video. But of course, I look at this card. I'm a Rider-Waite-Smith person, so I looked at it as, I did look at it as do. I immediately said, do whatever I can to make my wishes come true, because I was thinking of the Rider-Waite-Smith meaning of this. And do enjoy the day. Do find a balanced symmetry in the day. So that was what I thought. Don't be overly rigid and don't necessarily follow the rules. And then the star was the advice, and it's, have hope, have faith, be happy, enjoy the day. And I'm actually meeting my sister later on this afternoon to go see the biopic Maria, which is a fictional biography of Maria Callas. So I'm looking forward to that, because I am a little minor opera buff, and I do enjoy a little opera from time to time. So I do plan on enjoying the day. I'm doing this in between work calls, so I've got to get my work out of the way first, but then I'll be moving on to more enjoyable things. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about what Charlie has to say about the Nine of Cups. So the keywords are emotional and spiritual revelation, idealism, collectivity, social movements, which I thought was interesting. I don't really think of the Nine of Cups in that way, but this is different. This deck and World Spirit and Charlie's book as well. So what Charlie says is the individuality of the Seven of Cups, which I pulled yesterday, finds its place here, not in the conformity of the Eight, but the inclusive diversity of the Nine. The Nine of Cups calls for hope in the face of despair, and belief in the face of cynicism. So I feel like it's a real balance and counterpart to the star card, which I look at in that same way. It is hope in the face of despair and belief in the face of cynicism, the kind of outlook that some call idealistic and others call visionary. So I like that, switching the idealism to visionary. And then the book goes on to say, we finally perceive the bigger collective picture and our individual place in it. We receive the joyful calling for positive change. And I really see the star card in that same way. Joy, happiness, and I like how Charlie has said the joy of positive change. So this is the do, this is the advice, and our little friend the Emperor in the middle is the don't. And how do these two cards connect to me? Well, I'm an Aries sun, so this is the Aries card, the Emperor. I really don't like this card whatsoever. I'm like, rules, no. Rigid, no. Okay, foundation, support, protection, okay, I guess that's nice. And then my birth cards, I'm a star strength. So the star and the Emperor I am connected to, and I look at quite closely. And when they show up in readings, I pay careful attention. So here's the Emperor, just at the very end. When this card shows up, it can mean run-ins with authority figures, but it can also call you to step up into your own authority and become your own benevolent ruler. You are ultimately responsible for the organization and management of your life, come what may. So the key words here are authority, power, leadership, law and order, control, structure. So I get a don't on that. So I don't, well, I guess I would like to have power, but anyway, I'm going to say don't to law and order, don't to control, and don't to structure. So that is my quick little 10-minute hello, day 3. I really felt an impact from this reading, and I'm going to continue to think about these cards and the whole cup suit, the connection between how Charlie describes the Nine of Cups and how I see the Star card, with our friend the Emperor don'ting in the middle. So anyway, I thought this was a really empowering, powerful, impactful, important reading. And as I said, I'm going to give it a little more thought. And thank you, Kelly. This is day 3. This is living up to the hype. I put the hype on it. You didn't. What I had hoped we would get from this, and I'm really realizing I need to explore the pips in each of the suits as I go through this project. So peace and love, everyone.